What's up, you guys? It's Brandy. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a foundation review video of a fairly new foundation that's on the market. It's a powder foundation because I know some of you guys, some of you ladies out there have been wanting to see more powder foundations on my channel, so I went and picked this one up especially for you. So before jumping into today's video, I want to welcome all of you guys who might be new here to my channel. Hopefully you will stick around, peruse my content, and become a member of the family by clicking that little red subscribe button. For all of my other OGs, welcome back. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. All right, you guys, so first things first, before we jump in, I actually need to do a little grooming for my lady mustache. I love these things. I think I got this from Target. It doesn't even have a name on it anymore, but this thing, such a lifesaver. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better, you know? Got the mustache taken care of. Probably should start waxing it or bleaching it or doing something to it. But anywho, let's jump into this review. The foundation we're gonna be giving a try today is the Makeupforever Matte Velvet Skin Powder Foundation. Inside, you get the powder foundation. It also comes with a sponge, and you have a really nice mirror in here as well. So I do like the packaging of this. It's very travel friendly. And today I think I'm actually going to give a try the little sponge that's in here, which normally I never do, but this is what it looks like. It's a nice sponge. It actually has two different sides to it, a black side and a white side. And I've already kind of read up a little bit about it. And one gives you more coverage, one gives you less coverage, and you can definitely see the difference between the two sides up close. So I think I'm gonna give these a try instead of using the makeup tools that I normally use in videos. I cannot talk this morning. I don't know what's going on. I've had to say this several times. We're gonna go ahead and jump in. Because this is a powder foundation, it is super important that you apply any type of liquid or cream products on your face before going in with this, because you don't wanna go on top of it because it has the potential of kind of like streaking, getting splotchy and all of that. We're gonna have to apply our concealer and everything like that ahead, and then everything else that I put on top of this will likely be a powder type of product. So I've already moisturized upstairs. I put my sunscreen on. I've let that sit and marinate a little bit because I don't want my skin to be wet when I'm applying this product. So for concealers, I think I'm gonna use these two today. This is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Caramel. And then for a little bit of extra brightness, I think I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan Sand on top. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on and then come right back. Okay, so I actually think I'm just gonna use the Nars concealer right now. There's hair everywhere. I didn't even read to you guys the claims. What am I doing with life? So on here it says that this is the next generation mattifying foundation that blurs imperfections for 12 hours and leaves a second skin finish. The formula contains the latest generation Flexi Fit Puzzle Complex, which adapts to the movements of the skin while also letting it breathe. Your complexion is left looking velvety and natural, never chalky. This foundation is also water resistant for a long-lasting matte look. And then on here it says it's supposed to give you medium to high coverage and suitable for all skin types. So I want to start, I think, with the white side of the sponge, which is supposed to give less coverage. So I'm going to do that over here where I don't have as many blemishes, and then see if the black sponge will give me that full coverage on the other side, since I have a lot going on over there. I think on the Sephora site that I read, you're supposed to apply it where you go from the inside and then sweep it out if you want lighter coverage. And if you want heavier, like fuller coverage, you actually do shorter strokes. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Alrighty. That gave us some good products, some good coverage there. And this is with the white side. So let me spread it, of course, all over. Yo, that actually looks good. This is the white side of the sponge, which isn't even giving that much coverage. It looks good. It kind of gave you like a nice little, you can still see my imperfections peeking through, but it still does look like my skin looks natural, but it looks like a tad bit better. That looks nice. The color match everything. And this is lighter coverage. You can definitely still see my imperfections peeking through, but it feels nice on the skin. It looks very smooth. I actually want to see if I can build it up even with the white side of the sponge. Okay, it's not really building up. It's not going to give you full coverage with the white side of the sponge at all, because I can still see, even with 2 layers, my blemish coming through. But I just can't believe it feels so nice and soft on the skin. It feels like I don't have anything on at all. So let's go to the black side of the sponge and see what kind of coverage we can get with it. And I can already tell it's definitely picking up more product than the white side. So you're supposed to do shorter strokes on this side for fuller coverage. So this is just 1 layer of the foundation using the black side of the sponge. It didn't give full coverage. I can still see blemishes coming through, but it seems like it gave me the amount of coverage that the white side did with 2 applications. So I am gonna go in to see if I can build this side up. Now I have 2 layers on this side, and I'm still, like, it's still not full coverage to me. So I don't feel like that claim is accurate, because I can still see my blemishes, and I like tried to pack it on in this area. It looks good even with like the fuller coverage. It still feels nice and smooth on the skin. I don't see this as like a going out foundation, because like I said, it's not giving me full coverage. And if I'm going out somewhere and I want like a face beat, I wouldn't reach for this, just because it's not giving me that full coverage, and I don't want to have to keep packing this on. So I am gonna do this side just so they match, and apply the black side, or apply it with the black side. Okay, so this is my face completely done with the foundation. It actually looks really good. It looks natural, it looks healthy. I feel like the shade isn't too bad. I feel like it's a little slightly off in person when I'm looking at it. I could go for a little bit more yellow in this one, but I think it's okay. I think it's not bad. I'm gonna go and finish the rest of my face, come back on, let you guys know how other products play with this foundation, and then we're gonna do our starting point for the day. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I've now finished the rest of my face and also did some with my hair just for y'all. This is what everything looks like, and I'm actually really liking it so much. I think the thing that I like the most about it so far is just the feel of it, the fact that I can't feel it. It doesn't feel like anything's on my face at all. It feels smooth. It looks really smooth and flawless up close, even on my monitor right here. So I don't really have any complaints just yet. Even the fact that it's not full coverage, I still love the way that my skin looks with like some of my blemishes peeking through. I know if you're someone who's like, if the foundation says it's full coverage and it's not, that's a problem for you. It's slightly a problem for me, but for some reason with powder foundations, I don't actually expect to get full coverage like I do with a liquid foundation, but it's not settling into any of my fine lines, except actually a little bit just right here on this side of my forehead. And I just think I applied a little bit too much foundation there. Also, surprisingly enough, I'm gonna say that I was wrong. I was wrong, I'll admit it. I was wrong about the fact that you can put liquid concealers on top of this foundation. I ended up trying it, hoping for the best, and it actually worked. I applied the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer along with the Tarte Shape Tape underneath my eyes and on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and also here on my chin, and it blended out really nicely. As you guys can see, there are no harsh lines or anything, and it didn't take the coverage off, didn't streak it, didn't make it blotchy, none of that. So your girl was wrong. You can definitely do it with this powder foundation. Now, I have had some experiences in the past with other powder foundations where this was not possible. So the fact that you can actually put liquids on top of this is amazing. This is going to be our starting point. It is now 9:21 a.m. I'm planning on keeping this on for at least 12 hours because we're going to church later on this evening. So when I get back from church, I'm going to show you guys what my face looks like. So I will see you then. Okay, you guys, it's around like 3:15 right now, and it's been about what, 6 hours since I've applied everything on my face, and this is what my skin is looking like. It looks really good even in natural lighting, but I have noticed that there is some slight creasing around my mouth area, if you guys can tell. When I do that, you can't see it, but as I'm talking, you can definitely see the creasing. And it's basically where my smile lines are, and the fact that I'm talking, or I've been talking, so That's probably why it's settling there, and also a little bit more on my forehead in the same area. I really just feel like I applied a little bit too much foundation there, but everywhere else on my face still looks really, really good. And I feel like it looks even better in natural lighting compared to downstairs with my studio lights. I still feel like it looks more skin-like than most powder foundations that I've used. This is what it is. I'm gonna keep it on, like I told you guys, probably for like 6 or 7 more hours. And I'm gonna come back on at the end of the night to let you guys know my final thoughts. So I will see you then. All right, you guys, I'm back. It's now the end of the night. And if you can't tell, I am super tired. I cannot wait to wash this off my face, shower, and get in bed. So it is now 9:25 p.m. I have officially had this foundation on for 12+ hours, and this is what my face is looking like. Please keep in mind the fact that I have really bright lights that are shining on me right now, and I also have a reflective panel right up under here to kind of like reflect the light on my chin and all of that. So that's kind of making my skin look a little more oily, dewier than it actually is in person. I'm pretty much getting the most shine right here on my forehead, but literally everywhere else on my face still looks just as, you know, soft matte as it did earlier today. I don't have any additional creasing from what I showed you guys at the update point. It's pretty much the same creasing around here. Other than that, the foundation has not worn off anywhere. It still felt comfortable all day long. I really feel like I could blot right up here on my forehead and wear this a few more hours because it looks that freaking good. It still looks like skin, which I'm like freaking out about this a little bit. I just can't believe the fact that it looks so good after 12 hours, and this is a powder foundation. The color didn't change at all. This is really a perfect shade match for me, which I'm happy about. So I'm definitely going to be using this a lot more. I could see myself reaching for this for everyday use, throwing this in my gym bag or something like that when I'm going to work out, do a little quick 5-minute makeup routine in my office and be done. It gave a decent amount of coverage. I would say this is like medium to full. It's in that area where it's not completely full, but it's close to it. So I'm happy with it. So that's it. If you guys have any questions for something I may have left out, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed, you know, the beginning part of this review, give it a thumbs up, show your girl some love. And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button and join the family. I am about to sign off and go to bed really soon. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.